Teacher Ray here. I'm back to answer another of your Hello Group class teaching questions. Yay! I'm going to jump straight to the question. Hello, Teacher Ray. After the many things I've heard about the difficulty of level 5, I wonder what I can do to get ready for when my level 4s move up to level 5. You've taught level 5, I believe. It would be great to hear your thoughts on what to do to create the environment students need for success in level 5. How can I help the current level 4 students to be ready, and what can I do personally and professionally to prepare now so we all get off to a good start? Many thanks for your great video series. Smiley face emoji. Well, thank you for watching. Level 5. Actually, level 5 isn't as horrible as you may have heard. It's just a little bit different than what you've become used to in levels 0 to 4. First, the 2 lessons you'll teach each week are very distinct from each other. Okay, so they're different. They look different. They're set up different. One is made of pretty much the same types of objectives as the lessons in other levels, just in a slightly different order. For example, Let's Talk comes before the vocabulary. It's the other lesson that makes level 5 unique. See, instead of vocabulary, grammar, and sentence patterns, these lessons focus on things like literature genres, summarizing passages of text, identifying main ideas, sequencing stories, fact versus opinion, problem versus solution, compare and contrast, analyzing characters, and other literary skills. Every week you will teach one of each of these 2 different types of lessons. Our question asks how to prepare our students and ourselves for these level 5 lessons. Preparing ourselves is easy. Just preview the lessons as soon as you have access to familiarize yourself with the objectives, activities, and how the lessons are arranged. You can preview the lessons through either lesson history or class management, both of which are accessed through my page. Just move forward on the dates. Preparing your students is another matter. My best advice would be, again, to preview the level 5 lessons. So go into the lessons and think about how you would teach those lessons to your level 4 students at their current proficiency, okay? Like if you were to teach the lesson tomorrow, what would you do? Okay. How would you help them? What needed skills or knowledge are your students lacking? In my experience, level 5 students often struggle in 5 key areas: collaboration, summarizing, talking, academic language, and studying. So I recommend building all of these skills throughout level 4 and even before, if you can, level 1, 2, 3, wherever they're appropriate. Create opportunities for your students to collaborate in ways similar to what will be required in level 5. Help them respond to questions using their own words instead of reading it straight from the text word for word. Summarizing. Do anything and everything and anything and everything you can think of to help them feel comfortable speaking aloud. Reading, answering questions, role play, asking questions, free talk, jokes, tongue twisters, storytelling, anything. We really, really, really need them talking throughout level 5. Begin using academic language if you aren't already, and encourage your students to do the same. For help on what academic language, refer to the language used in the level 5 lessons. Last but not least, encourage your students to study their lessons both before and after class. Oh, before I wrap it up, I've created a game especially for those level 5 literary lessons. I call it Star Play. It requires a bit of work to set up. Okay. Let's see here. So, because you have to do a lot of prep work. But I think it's worth the extra effort. As always, I'm sharing my game with you. You can find Star Play in my shared Google Drive linked below this video. Yay! Now it's time for wrap up. To summarize, preparing yourself and your students for level 5 begins with familiarizing yourself with the level 5 lessons. From there, you can determine the skills and vocabulary that you feel your students are currently lacking or struggling with, and begin incorporating them into your lessons so that when your students reach level 4's end, they'll be ready for level 5. Regardless of what levels we are currently teaching as HowO GC teachers, we will all face that transition from level 4 to level 5 at some point. And we all want to do whatever we can to help make that transition smoother for ourselves and our students. So I want to thank this teacher for submitting such a thoughtful question. Thank you. Do you have a question about expanding your lessons? Helping your students transition from one level to the next? Or any other HowO teaching questions? Click on the survey link below this video to submit your question to Ask Teacher Ray. See you next time. Goodbye. Everybody, let's read together. Go.
As to validity, our sport has to be physical and esports improves.
A sport has to be physical and esports definitely involve physical activity. Scientists at the German Sports University.
Let's go to the next player.
3.
Challenge. A person's idea or belief about something is called
A.
An opinion. 1, 2, 3 stars for